These are the Daily Tech headlines for Monday, June 20th, 2022. I'm Rich Straffolino. Telegram launched a premium tier, which doubles the size of files a user can send to 4 gigabytes, doubles the channels a user can follow to 1,000, and lets users create up to 20 chat folders. Premium users can also add up to 4 accounts in the app and pin 10 chats. Pricing varies by region, although it seems to roughly go between $4.99 and $6 US. Telegram also announced it surpassed 700 million monthly active users. Meta will begin rolling out a digital designer clothing store called Meta Avatar Store this week across Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger in the US, Canada, Thailand, and Mexico. The store will initially offer outfits from Balenciaga, Prada, and Thom Browne, although no word on pricing. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg said he's excited to add more brands and bring this to VR soon, too. TikTok announced 100% of U.S. user traffic is being routed to Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. Backups of U.S. user data remain in Singapore, but the company plans to fully pivot to Oracle servers in the U.S. and eventually delete all U.S. users' private data from its own data centers. Employees at a Towson, Maryland Apple store voted to join the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers, the first U.S. Apple store to unionize. Apple stores in Louisville, Kentucky, Nashville, Tennessee, and Atlanta, Georgia are also in the process of organizing union votes. Research by Nikkei Asia found that at least 20 new chip fabs are under construction or recently completed in Taiwan, representing over 2 million square meters of floor space and costing around $120 billion. Builders include TSMC, United Microelectronics, and Nanya Technology. Bloomberg sources say ByteDance shut down its Shanghai-based game studio 101 Studio. ByteDance started its Nuverse gaming division back in 2019, but its gaming ambitions have struggled in the face of China's tech crackdown, a months-long shutdown of game approvals in the country, and Tencent's continued dominance in the mobile gaming market. AT&T and Verizon announced a phased plan with the Federal Aviation Administration to acquire operators of regional aircraft with radio altimeters most susceptible to interference from C-band 5G services to fit them with radio frequency filters by the end of 2022. The carriers also agreed to some level of voluntary mitigations with C-band 5G rollout until July 5, 2023. In an interview with State TV, a spokesperson for Iran's power industry announced the electricity to all 118 authorized crypto mining operations in the country will be cut off from June 22nd. Iran began licensing crypto miners in 2019 and ordered 2 previous shutdowns to mitigate pressure on its power infrastructure. The crypto lender Celsius Network said its objective continues to be stabilizing our liquidity and operations, but did not say when it would end its pause of withdrawals and other transactions. The company also said it would pause its Twitter Spaces and Reddit AMAs. Another crypto lender, Babel Finance, paused withdrawals late last week, but said over the weekend that it reached preliminary agreements on the repayment of some debts, which eased short-term liquidity pressure. A web developer who goes by Zoc released the site Extension Fingerprint, which can generate a tracking hash based on a browser's installed Chrome extensions. Some extensions use a secret token that's required for external pages to view if it's installed, but Zoc found that comparing loading times of these protected extensions can actually reveal which ones are installed. Bleeping Computer found that installing just 3 to 4 extensions brought the percentage of users with these same extensions to as low as 0.006%. Back in February, Amazon began integrating its comic book service Comixology into the Kindle app and subsequently shut down the Comixology app. In response to user complaints about this transition, Amazon announced an upcoming beta of the Comixology web reading client will bring back double-page spreads. It's also working to fix a problem with the store's algorithm surfacing novels and nonfiction books when searching for things like comics, manga, and graphic novels. No word on when either update will come, other than soon. WhatsApp added the ability to mute or message specific participants on a group call. The messaging app also now lets users choose which contacts can see your profile photo, about page, and last seen status. The June 2022 software update for Pixel devices enabled Voice over LTE or VoLTE roaming for many US and global carriers on Pixel 3a and newer devices. Google said it added this feature as 3G network shutdowns could see customers lose voice calling services. Google said older Pixel devices will experience issues on your home network and recommends upgrading. And finally, Epic Games added user rankings to its store. Users will have to play a title for at least 2 hours to be eligible to leave a rating, and Epic will randomly offer players to rate a game at the end of a play session. Epic will also randomly poll users at the end of a play session to create tag-based categories for the homepage. Remember, for more discussion of the tech news of the day, subscribe to Daily Tech News Show at dailytechnewsshow.com. You can find show notes and links to all these headlines there as well. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you next time. And from all of us here at Daily Tech Headlines, remember, have a super sparkly day.